If suppose we want to correlate with E3, P3, F3. E3 means what? Business strategy, IT, and change of management, project management. If I will say strategy and all that, up till now in our Monday, Wednesday classes, we have strategies only. IT नहीं पढ़े हैं, पढ़ेंगे. प्रोजेक्ट वगैरह नहीं पढ़े हैं, पढ़ेंगे, आएगा. फिर उसके बाद if we go in F3, we have not studied anything in F3. Valuation, mergers, acquisitions, takeover, capital budgeting, whether a project should be done or not, NPV, IRR calculations, forex, that is hedging, interest rate hedging, foreign currency hedging, foreign exchange risk, interest rate risk, that is you can say F3. आप ये सब सोच लीजिए, ये ACCA का AFM, या जो मैंने पहले E3 बोला वो थोड़ा बहुत ACCA का APM, वहां भी वही सब्जेक्ट है. फिर उसके बाद देयर इज P3. P3 is all about risk. There are mainly two types of risk they have mentioned. One is business risk, which covers financial risk, environmental risk, economical risk, whatever types of risk. Then they have covered corporate governance. Then they are covered IT risk, because when IT is increasing, then their risk also increasing. And some financials like risk in a project is also covered in P3. That we have not covered. We are going to cover risk management technically in our classes in Monday, Wednesday. सब कुछ मैं मोटा मोटी 5th November तक कवर कर दूंगा. My target that our technical studies should be covered by around 5th of November, so we can focus for last 20 days on mock type of exam. But the 5th November tak still sometimes you will be getting question which I have not taught. Then I said that you refer the material, then you write the answer. Don't take tension. I will be discussing. Now, suppose I want to correlate the subject with F3. F3 के अंदर there are 3-4 areas. One is forex and interest rate risk. One is valuation. One is capital budgeting. Valuation में they are saying that we are taking over one another company, which is not given in the pre-scene. They will give the detail of that company in the unseen only. That company in this business making solar panel, or maybe they are in the different market, export market, where they are very established, they are making heat pump, or maybe somebody, कुछ भी यार, जो उनको बनाना है. There is no limit that the story can be. They are saying that whether we should take over, whether it will be a strategic fit to take over. The directors of the company are having the meeting. One of the director have given you mail, given you some detail about that company, how long that company is established, how they are doing the business, their culture and all that. Some detail in the reference material given. And they are saying, asking questions, whether we should take over that company. You need to answer so that they can discuss that in the board meeting. What are the good things or bad things that we should be taking over that company or not? अब एक नॉर्मल मान ले 80% आंसर डिपेंड्स अपॉन व्हाट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. What is all about the company, what is their business, what existence they have, if we take over them, whether it will be giving synergistic benefit or not, do we have funds, do we have resources, can we manage. It's a technical knowledge या common sense. अगर आप points when you start writing answer, अगर आप मान लीजिए you study F3, they have written that synergistic benefit will arise in 3 ways. Revenue synergy, operational synergy, cost synergy, other synergy. Revenue के अंदर दोनों का मिला के revenue maybe it is a backward integration, forward, horizontal, this, that, operational, अपना यार वो technical से ज्यादा बड़ी है what they have written. With that what you are getting. If I will say that we are acquiring a solar panel, simple बात revenue बढ़ेगा. Simple baat, we will be offering another product. If we are acquiring another company in another country that selling heat pump and we acquire them, we will be able to capture the market in that country. So one synergy will be increase in revenue. The other synergy, we will say that our business is selling heating system and that company business is also along the same line. We expert in that area. That is good. But if it is a solar panel, We are not that good in that industry. They have done the business, but we don't have experience of this. So maybe we need to analyze by hiring some consultant, by hiring some expert, that whether that company is actually doing good business, whether the financials of the company giving factual data, whether that company will be able to grow our business, and we will be able to apply our marketing, our other administrative knowledges in that company to grow. हम लोग उसको next level पे ले जा पाएंगे. The third thing, whether we have money to acquire that. What is the amount of funds required? What is our debt equity ratio? Can we go for debt? Can we go for equity? If we go for debt, what will be the effect on acquisition? That company also has debt. That will be merged into us. Debt equity ratio will be how much? आपको उसके बारे में लिखना है. If we take over another company, we are from one country, they are from another country, their culture, their ethics, their environment is different than ours. Ours is, can we integrate? Can we come together? Can we make a combined policy? Do we need to hire their management only, or we can change the management? Changes in the management. आप पॉइंट से पॉइंट लिखते जाइए. एक एक पॉइंट आप सोचिए, उसके बारे में 2, 4, 5 लाइन you need to write in one paragraph. How much you will write depends upon time, depends upon marks allocated for that question. Because if you know so many points, you can't go on writing that answer. But correlation F3 से जब होगा, mergers, acquisitions, there may be questions how we can value that company. Somebody saying that we can use asset valuation approach. Somebody saying that we can use cash flow approach. What are the different methods of valuation? What will be best in this situation? चालू हो जाइए. For foreign exchange, we are importing from this country. Their foreign exchange rate has gone up. How it is going to affect us? How we can manage? What are the hedging techniques we can apply? That way. F3 से रिलेटेड एक ही टेक्निकल एरिया है, which I will say foreign exchange risk and interest rate risk, which we have not studied, which we will study with one question. एक क्वेश्चन रहेगा, उसको लेकर मैं सारा 360 डिग्री बोल दूंगा, and I will be telling what you should be writing in the exam. Now, whenever you will get question on foreign exchange or interest rate risk, you will follow that, because scenario we cannot estimate what will be the scenario in exam. If I will say that the question is on P3, about corporate governance, about their internal control, about their auditing, because that is the P3 area, risk management, about their IT risk. Questions हर बार आता है एग्जाम में, that the shareholders are not satisfied. They are asking the meeting of the shareholders, and the company in last 3 months, the share prices has gone down. They will be giving further information, which we are projecting. कि ये कारण हो सकता है शेयर प्राइस गिरने का. दे आर गिविंग फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन. दे आर सेइंग दैट व्हाट शुड बी डन फॉर अ बेटर कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस, हाउ दिस कैन बी डेल्ट विथ. You start saying corporate governance, nomination committee, remuneration committee, risk committee, audit committee, the board structure, executive, non-executive, सबके बारे में बोलेंगे आप. जब क्वेश्चंस आएगा, एक थोड़ा सा टिंच is required for your technical knowledge. But your 80% will be what they are giving in the question. Because the question is not 2 line. The question is of 2-3 page. They are giving the entire scenario, creating further analysis, further situation. And then they are asking question on that. You can't be ready for that in advance. आपको क्या मालूम क्या सिनेरियो देगा? जो देगा उसके बेसिस पे लिखना है. आप बोलेंगे मेरे को नहीं आता है. कोई बात नहीं यार, प्रैक्टिस तो करना. गलत लिख, जो समझ में आता है लिख. आपको खुद फील आएगा ऑटोमेटिकली. फर्स्ट टाइम यू हैव रिटन, नेक्स्ट टाइम यू आर राइटिंग बेटर. यू विल पर्सनली फील. थर्ड टाइम यू आर राइटिंग मच बेटर. चाहे आप एवरेज माइंडेड है, चाहे आप एबव एवरेज है. देयर आर मेनी हु आर वेरी गुड, but they generally don't write. They will not be able to perform in the exam. Thinking, discussing something is very simple. But then thinking and writing that, putting that on the sheet is a different ball game. That can be developed only by practice. Somebody will say that they have mentioned कोर एरिया ए बी सी डी ई, ये कोर एरिया ए बी सी डी ई है क्या? ये E3 P3 F3 ही तो है, और क्या है यार? कोर एरिया ए नया एक्विजिशन ग्रोथ के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब द क्वेश्चंस विल बी मर्जर्स, एक्विजिशंस, ऑर्गेनिक ग्रोथ और आईटी रिलेटेड. कोर एरिया बी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट इन्वायरमेंट, बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट. Maybe you want to use मॉडल, पेस्टल मॉडल, माइकल पोर्टर 5 फोर्सेस जो हमने पढ़ा. आपको मॉडल नहीं यूज करना चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, बट इट इज बिजनेस इन्वायरमेंट. कोर एरिया सी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस एंड रिस्क. कोर एरिया डी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रिस्क एंड अदर एरियाज. मतलब वो जो पांचों कोर एरिया है वो तीनों सब्जेक्ट को शॉर्ट में बनाया गया है. एंड दे आर सेइंग दैट नाउ नॉर्मली व्हेन सिंस 2015 I am always saying to students, आप ये सब भूल जाइए कि ये क्वेश्चन कोर एरिया ए से है कि बी से है कि ये E3 से है. क्या जरूरत है यार? नॉर्मली इन स्ट्रैटेजिक लेवल दे पिक अप थीम. थीम मतलब एक सिनेरियो, एक 2-3 पैराग्राफ लिखा, उसके बेसिस पे दे स्टार्टेड ऑल 3 क्वेश्चन आस्किंग. One relating to risk, one relating to opportunity, one relating to some other issue. One relating to E3, one relating to P3, one relating to F3, one relating to core area AB, one relating to BC and so on. हमको क्या जरूरत है कि whether it is core area A or B or E3 or P3? Why we will be following in our classes core area ABCD? Because when we follow, then we can complete our syllabus one by one. We will be feeling confident. हाँ, मेरा ये सब हो गया. आई हैव डन मर्जर्स, आई हैव डन एक्विजिशन, आई हैव डन ऑर्गेनिक ग्रोथ, आई हैव डन आईटी रिस्क, आई हैव डन कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस. तो जब सारा कोर एरिया पढ़ेंगे, विच विल बी डन विद इन 15-20 days ओनली, यू विल फाइंड दैट E3, P3, F3 एवरीथिंग इज स्टडीड, 80-90% कवर्ड. तो एक हो गया कि सपोज आरती बेस लेवल स्टूडेंट, 12 पास आउट, सेकेंड ईयर, आप लोग के जैसे ही सी इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकली सो मच नॉलेजेबल. उनको लग रहा है मेरे को चीजों का नॉलेज लेना ज्यादा जरूरी है. हम लोग तो वो सब CA, CWA ये सब में पढ़ के आए हैं. उनको थोड़ा टेक्निकली स्ट्रांग होना है. मे बी इट्स अ डिफरेंट बॉल गेम फॉर हर, बट फॉर आवर टाइप टेक्निकलिटी इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव एनीथिंग इन लाइफ, नाइदर इन प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ, नाइदर इन द एग्जाम. सो आप ये सब टेंशन मत लीजिए. कोर एरिया A, B, C, D, E क्या क्या है अपने पढ़ेंगे. नाउ बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग फर्दर,